In this video, I'm going to go over why, in this case, you might be very busy trying to make LinkedIn work, but it doesn't result in anything. You even might spend a lot of time on calls, but the people you spend talking to for like 45 minutes, perhaps even an hour, they're just very low quality. They don't end up buying anything that you offer or put in front of them. And as a result, you think like, okay, this LinkedIn thing is not working for me and my business. Well, I want to challenge you that, because if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're a small agency owner, 99% of the time, LinkedIn for you is the best platform to sign high ticket clients. Like, I can say this confidently because over the last few years, we worked with 30 or 35 different industries and niches, and even industries that I thought would be very hard to sign clients have done it. So for example, one of our private clients, his name is Atanas. He runs a packaging and a branding agency. He specializes in mycelium packaging. So that's like mushroom packaging. Looks pretty damn cool. And when we started together, I was like, very interested to see how we can make LinkedIn work for his business. Well, fast forward, in the first month, he booked 19 calls and he closed 3 high ticket clients through the platform. So don't come at me with telling like, oh, LinkedIn only works for virtual or digital services. He is proving otherwise. And this is just one of the examples from the people that we've worked with very, very different industries. So in this video, I want to go over why being busy is not necessarily a flex of success, but I want to help you change your thinking and also give you a few technical and strategic things you can do in order to move away from being very busy but booking all these calls but not making any revenue. Because in the end of the day, I want you to watch this video, implement a few things, and make more money through LinkedIn. Like, if I can help you do that, my day will be made. So if you're just focused on trying to book calls for the sake of booking calls, what usually happens, and I see this a lot with the people we work with, is that they end up spending so much time with unqualified people. They just rush through the process of booking people on a call. And as a result, they just give away a lot of like free coaching, free consulting, and they think they're doing productive work in terms of like sales activities, but they just end up spending a lot of time with these people, giving them free coaching. And then when it comes to asking for the sale, they're like, yeah, I don't have money. Now is not the right time, X, Y, and Z. So if that's you and you have prospects telling you of like, hey, now is not the right time, perhaps in 3 months, or, oh, by the way, I don't have any money. Like, you feel almost tricked, right? Because you just spent like an hour perhaps on a call with this person and you're like, damn, I really thought that I could close this person. Well, I want to challenge you here that you want to tackle this before the call happens. And a few things are very important here. First of all, with your content, and I speak a lot about content because it's a very important lever in your whole sales process on LinkedIn. With your content, you want to call out the right and the wrong people. So you want to make sure that in your process, it's very clear that you work with a specific type of people. So call out specifics, like call out their challenges, their problems, their desires, also demographics. Like in my content, I speak a lot about, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're a small business owner or a small agency owner, like, I don't want to work with corporations, because the program that we have on our backend, like where we help people with client acquisition on LinkedIn, is specifically built for the people that I just mentioned. So if someone from, like, let's say a 9-figure company comes to me, like a CEO, I'm like, I get it, but the program is not served for you. And in my content, I call it out specifically. So these people, they don't come to me like, hey, can you help me? Because I already disqualify them at the front end. So that's something that I want you to do as well. Secondly, in having these conversations, like, let's say the content is like the bait on your fishing rod. Like, with that, you get people from the unknown into your world. So people like your comment, they comment on your content, they comment on your content, they check out your LinkedIn profile, and all these triggers allow you for an opportunity to reach out to them. So in this conversation, usually done through LinkedIn DMs, what you want to do is you want to just have a little bit of a conversation, figure out if they have a problem that you can solve, figure out if they need any help, and if they say yes, you book them on a call. That's how simple it can be. However, the process does not stop there. So what we help our clients with is to set up a very simple funnel that when a call is booked, a flow is being set up where the document with the offer is being sent, plus a qualification form is sent. Because what you want to do is you want to remove any friction at the front end to have people book the call. But once they have the call locked in, you want to make sure that then you start the qualification process. Because like I said in the beginning of this video, what you want to do is you want to spend time talking with the right people. You want to make sure that the people that you spend time with on a call, they have the money, they have the problem you can solve, they are invested or committed to make to make it work, plus urgency. Like it's something that I want to solve in the next few weeks or months, and not at the end of the year or in 6 months or 12 months. You don't want to spend time with window shoppers. So these things compound over time, right? Like if you consistently talk in your content who you help, what problem you solve for them, how you help them, who you're for, who you're not for, you will attract the right people. Secondly, what you want to do is you want to make sure that in your conversations, in your process of talking to people, you don't have any unnecessary friction. You don't want to interrogate people through DMs all the time. So some of our clients, before they started working with us, they did that. So they had this massive back and forth on LinkedIn DMs, thinking they were doing great, but it was just friendly chit chat. And they always struggle to then find a way how to make the pitch or to book people on a call or to make the ask, because the frame was set the wrong way. So this is also something that we help our client, like I said, change massively. So if that's something like you're interested in learning more of, check the description to take you to a page where I show you who we help, what we do, and how we do it. So if that's any interest of you, make sure to check out that video. But basically what you want to do, guys, you want to figure out early on if the person you speak to is high intent and is high quality, right? Like it's all about filtering, because I don't want you to spend all this time giving away free coaching, free consulting, and just like, spending all this time on people that don't want to be helped, right? So this is where having a LinkedIn system in place can help you so much, because you're a business owner, right? Let's be honest. So you want to find ways how to systemize and streamline your marketing. And LinkedIn is, I would say, one of the best channels, if not the best channels to do that. Your content is compounding, the conversations are compounding, there's a lot of trust in the platform, and this is the big one, you can have these sales assets almost ready to go. So when you, for example, go to my LinkedIn profile, if you click on one of the links there, it takes you to a page with a training. It's a 40-minute training where I just teach my audience, teach the viewer how this system works, right? So I don't have to do that myself on a coaching or like on a sales call, because that's, I think, what most people do wrong. They spend so much time educating their prospects on a sales call. And again, you end up just giving free coaching, and I don't want you to do that. So what you want to do is you want to build these assets. You want to have these things work for you, that whenever you're working or having a holiday or a day off, whatever, you have this system on LinkedIn running for you 24/7. And like I said, that's something that we help our clients with. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure to hit the link in the description below. So yeah, like I said, guys, like what you want to do here is you want to make sure that you move away from like, oh, I'm just being busy, to a system where you consistently put out the right content. You book perhaps less calls, perhaps fewer calls, which might be something you worry about. But let's be honest, if you spend 10, you have 10 calls with unqualified people and you close one person, or you have 4 calls with qualified people and you close 3, which one would you choose? You choose the second scenario, right? Because you make more money, plus you spend less time on calls. So, and that's the power of having a LinkedIn system that works for you. So content that calls out your target audience, conversations that do the nurturing, a system that filters out the right people, and assets that work for you 24/7. So that's the system that I want you to work more on. Like I said, if you need any help, you know where to find me. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Cheers.